coming into final staging. On the inside then, Liam Cochrane in kart 61. They all look the same, don't they? Well, it's Derry Sims in kart 2 on the outside. Andrea Fioravanti is showing on grid 3 here. I thought he was 4th. Never mind. Derry Sims on the outside, trying to crowd Fioravanti into turn 1. Side by side. Oh, quite a bit of loading there. Will they all make it through? No. Sims is buried in the tyres. This one is sure to be called back. Is it going to be waved off? The corner's gone. I see no abort flag. Liam Cochrane leads. Are they going to call it back? They're shaking of heads here. Liam Cochrane leads. Oh, this might play badly for the championship. Sims will be disappointed. They're letting it go. It's Cochrane leading. From kart number 3, Andrew Ward. Andrea Fioravanti, Bobby Dawes, Dean Wood, Sammy Venables, Miguel Hall. Well, that's taken one of the championship protagonists straight out of the mix. That's a shame. Down the back straight. And it looks as though this could be a double for Liam Cochrane, as I can't see Andrew Ward running him down. Once he's got his nose in front, he's doing it on pace. Strong battle on behind. 3rd place, Bobby Dawes. In behind, Andrea Fioravanti in kart number 4. 56 is Bobby Dawes. 34 is Dean Wood. Sammy Venables in kart 24. Miguel Hall. Venables sticks his nose inside of Wood, edges him out the way, but he's on the wrong side for the right-hander, and Hall's on his right now. Venables gets better drive out the corner and goes through. 88 is Toby Baldry. A name I'm not particularly familiar with. He may be a local, or it may be his debut, but he's well up in this lightweight A final and looking for a way by as they go down to the end of the back straight. Fioravanti. Field streaming through. We'll pick them up out of start-finish. And it's Cochrane. Ward, Fioravanti. The field coming through. Venables hard on the bumper of Bobby Dawes. Onto the back straight. They can do nothing about Liam Cochrane. His lead is 1.5 seconds over Andrew Ward. Into the S's, if you like. Long right, into left. Hall all over the road there in kart 48. But he's gathered it all back together. Fioravanti has Bobby Dawes tight on his bumper, and Venables still trying to get into the fight as well, in the fight for 3rd place. Down the inside, Venables forces the pass. That's a good move. Hard but fair on Bobby Dawes, and Dawes now finds himself down to 5th. Takes a peek over his shoulder. He's got room. Dean Wood has been slightly dropped in 6th place. Chris Bell doesn't seem to be able to do anything about the karts ahead of him. Runs in 7th. Baldry, Fincham and James Benning rounds out the top 10. John Watkins is in 11th and going backwards, and he's picked up a penalty. Sorry, Paul, your brother has transgressed somehow. I'm not sure what that's for. Another lap in the boots. And Liam Cochrane's starting to make this look easy. 2.2 seconds clear of Andrew Ward. Fioravanti and Venables are staring at each other as they go into the infield and out again onto the back straight. The exit of this corner is crucial. Venables on the outside. That's okay. There's a chance for Bobby Dawes. Inside and through. Gets much better drive than does the pair of them. into the complex. There's bound to be a bit of contact in here. Will they all make it through cleanly? Well, actually, yes, they have. Freddie Fincham is moving up through the field and is in 9th place now. But it's still Liam Cochrane leading by now 2.5 seconds from Andrew Ward, who's looking good on this pace now and beginning to settle into 2nd place. The battle is on over 3rd place. So, can Bobby Dawes hold off Sammy Venables to the finish? We have 6.5 minutes to the finish. And this looks like it's going to be a double unless something tragic happens to Liam Cochrane. Stay off those curbs. We saw Dan Healy lose an almost certain win in the elite class when he threw a chain that he doesn't know what he hit to lose, by the way. As you'll see from the interview that I did with him on the podium. And you don't want to be looking at that, you want to be looking at this. So it's Cochrane. Still from Andrew Ward, Bobby Dawes, Sammy Venables, Chris Bell now joining this group. Dean Wood is now trying to hold off Toby Baldry in quite a fight that's going on over 6th place. Into this corner, you can see them behind. There's the gap behind Bell to Wood, Baldry, Fincham. And finally gets it done. Sammy Venables is through on Bobby Dawes. I don't think Dawes is too pleased. And Chris Bell has gone through as well to move up into 4th place. Chris Bell might get on the podium here. And he is still a player in the championship, although at a distance now. Through and out, and Christopher Bell is still trying to find a way past Sammy Venables. Not quite there. Cochrane's lead, 2.7 seconds ahead of Andrew Ward, who's got 0.6 of a second on this battle for 3rd place between Sammy Venables, Chris Bell and Bobby Dawes. Down the back straight. They come into the complex. There's Cochrane. And there's Ward. And this battle is not over yet. The podium steps have not been decided by any stretch. But I'm afraid the win is all Liam Cochrane. Venables looks to the inside, leaning on the bumper, pushing him wide. That could be a penalty. There's observers down there. That might have been called. We'll have to look at live timing to see if anything goes up on the board. But Venables is through to 2nd place. And Ward is down to 3rd with Bell and Dawes in close company. To the complex and out and heading back towards start finish. Liam Cochrane. There's a penalty board out for car 24 is Sammy Venables. It's been called, as I figured it would. So Venables picks up a penalty for an assault, so to speak, on Andrew Ward to take 2nd place. Bobby Dawes now through to 4th place, which will become 3rd when the penalty is applied to Venables. Chris Bell is 5th on the road. And Toby Baldry is finding his feet and is joining this group. Quite a run here for Toby. We're just 2.5 minutes from the finish of the final here in the lightweights. from Red Lodge, round number 9. We've lost Darry Sims, the championship leader, at the start. And there is some controversy, I suppose, over whether or not that final should have been brought back, but it wasn't. So there it is. But right now it's Liam Cochrane leading, a penalty wearing Sammy Venables comfortably. Chris Bell. Toby Baldry's going to pick off Bobby Dawes and Chris Bell. And Bobby Dawes is beginning to lose his temper with the attentions of Chris Bell. He's got the inside for the run down the back straight. So he'll hold off Baldry this time. As they head back towards start-finish, out of the last corner, Cochrane heading for a win. Venables heading for a penalty. Andrew Ward hangs on to second place. Effectively, Chris Bell is on the podium for now. There's nothing come up on the board for Chris Bell's pass on Bobby Dawes. And Toby Baldry is running in 6th on the road ahead of Dean Wood, Freddie Fincham, James Venning, Andrea Fioravanti. Rounds out the top 10. Chris Woodyer in 11th, David Darling, Ben Atkinson, John Watkins down in 14th, Tom McKenzie in 15th. Closing stages now with 51 seconds left. I'd say that's probably 2 laps to the finish. So here they come. It's Liam Cochrane leading as the final lap board goes out, ahead of Sammy Venables. And Chris Bell has got by Andrew Ward to move into third on the road, potentially second step of the podium, with Venables' penalty for a bump and run on Andrew Ward a few laps ago. Final lap board is out. It's going to be a win for Liam Cochrane ahead of Sammy Venables with his penalty. Chris Bell will be second. Andrew Ward will be third when it all shakes out. Bobby Dawes will be 4th. Toby Baldry has had an excellent run to finish 6th on the road ahead of Dean Wood, Freddie Fincham, James Venning. Andrea Fioravanti makes up the top 10. That was good to watch. But it's a win for Cochrane.